And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys.
Jackrabbit.
He's looking to throw. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Off the play fake on first down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Adams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Quick toss. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Commodores send out the punt unit. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Now this offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the running back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 30-yard line on first down. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fired in there, but incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boilermaker!
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this first quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to pass. It's Dennis. Snags it over the middle. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Adams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the tight end. Got a wide open receiver. There he goes. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him. Out of the gun to give to the back. Breaks into the open. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Leaves it with the back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He leaves it with his back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Just drives in between the uprights. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Hauled down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. The Boilermakers racing to the line in a hurry-up. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Gonna take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The Boilermakers are on the move.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
And after the really good gain on first down, they'll try to finish it off on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. Touchdown, Purdue! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw. It's Dennis. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 45. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, the ground game. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to pass on second down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
Off play action on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Commodores decide to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Base, 27, jump.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Quick completion on the out route. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Bust through behind his pad. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Boilermakers trying to get a touchdown on, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
40, Vanderbilt, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. QB draw. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. To the air. It's Dennis. Under fire. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Boilermakers are marching down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun. Give on the inside. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Oh, they're after him. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, the give, looking for room. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. To throw, it's Dennis. Pressure coming. Finds his man, it's Clark. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Looking to fire. Got his man. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Commodores want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. There he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Touchdown goes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
40. Vanderbilt, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. On the run, it's Miles. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll immediately call timeout. And with that last carry, into triple digits, over 100 yards for the day.
And he's showing you power. He's showing you speed. He's showing you make you miss. He really is showing you he's a complete back. And by the way, it's still the first half.
He's taking the shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Looking for a huge play. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half.
36. 1st and goal.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Commodores will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Handoff from the gun. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, sack.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. The quick out. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking for room. It's Miles. At the 20, he's got space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Boilermakers are threatening on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Purdue! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
On the move from inside his spot. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
The Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the returner will be brought down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The inside handoff. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Boilermakers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover and pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Boilermakers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. He'll start the return inside his 5. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking for a man. It's Dennis. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Get it out on the screen. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Commodores are moving quickly down the field. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. And the Boilermakers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Going for the marker on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give from the gun. Breaks into the open. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The Boilermakers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air, it's Wells. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. Picks up the first down, still moving. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. The Boilermakers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Still running at the 40. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Finds a crease at the 20. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the ground with the back. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue!
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Man, David, that last drive, an exercise in frustration, just couldn't pay it off with the score.
Yeah, and I think this defense is riding the bend but don't break philosophy. Don't give up explosive plays. This offense, Jesse, has to find a way to manufacture some big plays and some scoring opportunities.
Man, I don't know if they're going to win, David, if they have to keep driving 8, 10, 12 plays. You're right. You got to find them.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Boilermakers want to move quickly. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. They'll try the run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. The Boilermakers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to power it in. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it back from inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Rides to back and leaves it. Spins away from the defense.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Pulls it and fires to the left. At the 45 on his way. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Bringing the heat. The short hands, it's Kendricks.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Runs through a tackle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Commodores have this offense rolling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got it in the middle with Shaw. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. They go to the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. TCU has just had no answers today. They are getting barbecued right now. This team simply does not look prepared, and at this level, you can't have that. They're trailing by 14 to Duke. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They're going to ride this running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Boilermakers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. On the ground trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Boilermakers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Purdue!
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Commodores with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores will call on their punt team. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Boilermakers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. He did not hesitate, going for it on 4th and short from the 49. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything is worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know
it's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably wouldn't quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the
and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. They'll go to the ground. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense, sir. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
I got to say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now, here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws for the tight end. The short hands, it's Shaw. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. Kick is in the air. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And as the ball goes to the turf, the clock has hit 0. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.